The last one I have is called report filters. And this is a new feature that I think is going to be really helpful. I'll show you the difference between the filters that exist currently in a report versus this new report filter feature. So I think I got some basic data in here. I have other instruments, but for the purpose of the demo, they're not relevant. So let's go back and see here. I don't remember if I left this in here. I tried to make sure I could show you adding these. So I'll enable the module. Report filters, enable that. All right. And the README for this is going to show you some exciting things about what you can do with the filters. This is a nice documentation of how this works. But I want to show you. So I'm going to come to my reports, and I've already created a test report, so I don't have to waste your time too much with that. So I've got just the first name, last name, gender, race, and ethnicity, basics for demographics. But once I add that external module, all of a sudden off to the right, I get this add filter option. So it works in addition to report tweaks. If you've added that to your project, it's not showing up here because I haven't added it, but it works with any of the other report add-ons that you can add, external modules that you add on. And there's filters here and there's live filters, but they're limited. I mean, you have to define each one. This is just incredibly easy, and I'm really excited about this. So let's just say gender. I'm just going to do one filter. We'll save the report, take a look at it, and see how that manifests. So now you get this box up here. And so you can use, rather than having the filters up here and trying to check these drop downs and get what you want out of it, now it is very straightforward. As soon as you pick these out, it's going to filter your report. If I come back here, I can put this on as many as I want. And save this. So now we have the filters on anything. So if you had custom study IDs, so this is auto numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but a lot of people want to use the study ID, a custom study ID. And so if you're looking for a specific study ID, you can find and filter that way. First name, last name, gender, race, ethnicity. Also, when you do that, you also get the advantage of the totals up here. So if you wanted to know how many Hispanics were in your project, oh, I thought this gave you, I'm mistaken, apparently. It still
This
shows.
looks, I'm sorry, this looks very much like Excel and the filter.
Oh, yes, it does. I just thought that the results returned. I know that the results returned has to do with the whole report, but I thought when you filtered this, it would give you just a total here. But so forget what I said. And you can always remove the filter by taking the no filter. But yes, it looks very similar to Excel without having to go to Excel and then set up the filters there. I mean, you do it now all in the report engine. I've always been a little bit cynical or negative about the report engine. I don't think it's the most robust, which is why we offer custom reports that are a lot more robust using Power BI. But this is a nice new feature and allows you to filter out exactly what you're looking for and get an idea of what records you're looking for based on that. So this is report filters. Again, for all three of these external modules, I happen to be pleased with the documentation that comes along with it. So you can always view the documentation here and read about this, including this sendable URLs if you want to share the filtered report. Any questions about the report filters?